You cannot see my face.
I think that's okay. Actually, there's also a problem with my computer.
Oh, really?
That's why I changed. I mean, I transferred to another
Mm.
computer.
Ah, okay.
I don't know what happened. I cannot hear the students that I had
Ah.
before your class.
Okay, but it functions well now.
Oh, really? It's
Yes.
my voice sounds good. Thank you so much for that. It's a relief for me.
By the
Well,
way, how
how it?
can I
Mhm.
pronounce your name? Chelsea? Chelsea?
Chelsea. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Can you see it? Chelsea, like a soccer team.
Ah,
Chelsea.
okay. Is it your real name or you just made your
No,
name
it's
for this
my
class?
teacher's name.
Ah.
Honestly, my real name is Jonita.
Mm. Do you have any
Does it
special
sound
meaning for your English for your teacher's name?
for my teacher's name?
Yes.
I think no. I just chose this because it was a soccer team.
Ah, wow.
And for I think for this my name,
Mm.
I think before it doesn't have any meaning or it don't it
Mm.
yes, I think no meaning. But
Ah.
then I've heard to a pastor, a Korean pastor in our place here in
Mm-hmm.
Baguio, that my name sounds like in Korean I have money, like
Yeah, right, right.
Don Ita,
Yeah,
like that.
right. Yes.
Now I think my name has a meaning.
Ah. Then, in your country, how your parents made your name? Is it,
I
does it
uh-huh.
has any special way?
Honestly, as far as I know, there is no like special way. Like
Mm.
in Korean, like you have a Chinese characters
Yeah,
on
right.
your names. That's why it has special meaning.
Yes,
I
yes.
asked my mother about it, and she said that they usually combine
Mm-hmm.
the name of my grandmother then to my
Oh.
grandmother and aunt. I think that was my aunt.
Mm.
Like that. That's why they came to Donita.
Oh. I see. Thank you.
How about in your place? Ju- they just choose some Chinese characters,
Yes.
or
And usually parents or grandparents made their siblings' name.
uh huh.
So they choose each word, each Chinese word, and choose the proper meaning when each word combined. Yes.
Mm. Okay, now I got it. That's much better, I think. All right. Well, Jihe,
Yeah,
am I
right.
right?
Yes, right.
Jihe.
Jihe, it's correct.
Okay. Well, oh, how was your day?
Actually today is my day off,
Uh huh.
so I was just chilling in my house.
Oh, I envy you. You're so lucky.
Yes.
I hope Friday would also be a weekend for me.
But actually I have to work on weekends.
Both weekends? Saturday and
Yes,
Sunday?
yes, both weekends.
Okay, what is your work? Why do you need to work on weekends?
Ah, I'm working as a nurse in emergency department,
Mm-hmm.
so there's no holiday. Yes,
Ah,
in on
no.
weekends.
Don't you know that here in my place in the
Hmm.
Philippines, nurses or a nurse has a low salary.
Oh, really?
They have yes, there are a lot of nurses here in our place who is complaining about their salaries.
Mm.
I think if I would compute that in dollars, their per day,
Mm-hmm.
their pay per day would be like $6, six to
Oh,
seven
it's
dollars.
too little.
Yes, you're right. And there are
Yeah,
some countries like United Kingdom, um, what else? Canada, Australia,
yeah,
and they pay the nurses in their place maybe times three or times four,
yeah, right.
like that. That's why there are only few nurses left here in our country.
Mm. Yeah, I heard that in America there's a lot of nurses who are from Philippines.
yes, and luckily they like Filipinos to work as a
Mm,
nurse in their country because they think that Filipinos are very kind, especially the nurses here in the
mm,
Philippines are very kind.
mm.
And what is much not good about nurses here in the Philippines? Like what you've said, they don't have any holiday,
Yes, right.
and their salary is still low or
Yeah,
not
right.
that good.
Yeah, right.
And I think there's nursing course is very difficult
Yes, correct.
and expensive at the same time.
Yeah, that
Mm.
then I think that doesn't worth it.
Hmm. Oh, how about you? Is it the salary of being a nurse there in Korea is good?
I think it is depends on the hospital. If a
Mhm.
nurse working in a big hospital,
Mhm.
they will pay a lot compared to other workers.
Mhm.
But in small hospital like which doesn't open in at night,
Oh,
then
there are small hospitals that doesn't open at night.
yeah, um,
Mm.
there are some hospital which doesn't open during night. Is it right? Is it
Ah,
correct?
at night? At night?
Yes.
Oh, this is my first time to hear that.
Yeah. They they are just kind of um they don't have admission patient.
Ah, so
Yeah.
it was just like how do you call this? Like a checkup?
Yeah. Right. Right.
Ooh,
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
We sometimes call it as clinic here.
Yes. Kind of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
And also it depends if it's a public or private hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jihe, I'm very sorry. Did you enroll a class with me for the evaluation?
Pardon?
Did you enroll? I mean, did you book a class to me
Yes.
today for the evaluation? I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I did not ask you.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Well, I got interested with that topic.
Ah,
Hmm. Because that is the usual news
yeah,
nowadays
right.
in the Philippines.
Mm,
All
I
right. Well, have. Mhm.
for me, free topic is better.
Yes. You're right. Free talking is much better because you can hear the opinion from the other side, and you can also say or
Yeah,
express your opinion.
yeah, right, right.
Mm. Oh well, but this is an evaluation. Have you read any article?
No, not really, because actually, last week, I had an evaluation class with other teacher, and we
Ah.
used article in the class, but that doesn't practical to me. Practical? Is it? Um,
Mm.
um,
What do you mean practical thing?
I mean, when I used an article in our class,
Uh-huh.
um, um, I think there are too many pause during the class because that article was not familiar to me.
Ah,
Yeah, so
okay.
I don't have no idea about that article, so I don't believe that was a good class.
Oh, well, now you already feel what the teacher feels.
Oh, really?
And yes, as far as you know, there are a lot of articles that would
Yes.
be given
Yeah, right.
for each teacher in a certain week.
Yes.
By that time, there are some articles that I cannot really relate and I
Yes.
cannot really understand.
Yeah.
Like for example, the North and South Korean Winter Olympics, something like
Yes,
that.
right.
I cannot see it. I cannot relate on it because I'm not in
Yeah.
Korea. I'm here in the
Yeah.
Philippines. Another thing, we don't have a winter here like that.
Yeah.
And most of the students Honestly, I think yesterday I had one, two, four, yeah, four students who chose this topic,
Ah.
and because I'm so curious about it, I just asked them what
Ah.
are the informations that they could give me regarding on this one.
Mm. But the
Mm,
student want to discuss about that.
yes, and I don't know what are the questions that I could ask him.
Yes.
It's quite hard for an
Yeah.
evaluation.
Yes.
Well, we
Even
could
though,
practice.
yeah, even though I'm Korean, I'm also not familiar with the topic because I don't have any interest about the relationship between South Korea and North Korea.
Mhm.
So, it might be um more accurate to you, I guess.
Okay, I got your point with that. Yeah, not all Koreans really like sports
Yeah,
that
right.
much, and not all Koreans care about North and South Korean war
Yes.
because I think it's almost 50-50. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe 50 years that Korea, South Korea and North Korea already has a ceasefire.
Yes. Right.
Hmm. That's why and I also think North Korea wouldn't
Mm.
how can I say this? Wouldn't initiate a war between South
Mm.
Korea because if they do that, just maybe if they would how do you call it, nuclear something,
Yeah,
the nuclear
nuclear.
bomb, if they would release this nuclear bomb to Korea, I
Mm.
think they could also be affected with it.
Yeah, sure. Because America, like another countries like America, some kind of
Mhm.
countries will affect North Korea if they, yeah, affect us. Um, I think America is on our side, and
Mhm.
they are really strong. They have a lot of weapons, strong weapons. So North
Mhm.
Korea will get more. Um, um, oh, I forgot the word.
Get more.
um,
Okay. Don't worry, it happens every time that we forgot
yes.
the word.
Oh yeah. I think
Get more.
that will be um let me search the word, please.
Okay, no worries about that.
Okay. Attack.
Attack.
Yes. North
Ah,
Korea will
oh.
get more attack if they affect us.
So you mean that other countries would also attack North Korea if that would happen?
Yeah, right.
Mm. But I think China is helping
Mm.
North Korea.
Mm.
I've heard about this with
Mm.
one of my students. One of
Mm.
the students
Ah, really?
here in Mint.
Mm-hmm.
He's not really my student.
Mm.
And oh, I saw a video in Facebook. I think that's is Facebook,
Mm.
not YouTube. That in China they have a lot of military soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
Military or soldiers.
Yeah, right.
Maybe that's the reason why they are helping North Korea because they think they could fight other,
Yeah,
or they
right.
could protect their country with other countries if they
Yeah.
would do that. Oh, another thing. How was the weather there? Weather
Mm-hmm.
in
Uh,
Korea?
another weather.
Yes.
You
Uh,
mean unusual weather?
oh, the weather there in Korea. How was it?
Ah, recently we have extremely freezing cold weather. Actually, today is
Mhm.
17 Celsius degree.
Really? I
Yes.
searched
Yes.
yesterday. Yes, I mean last night. I
Yeah.
searched last night about the temperature in Korea for today.
Mm-hmm.
It was said just only negative 15 expected. This is the
Ah,
expected
yes.
temperature. But you said no, negative 16. Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
during the day, mm, the mean,
Mhm.
during the whole day, mean temperature was minus 15 Celsius degree, but at 7 a.m., it was,
Ah.
yes, minus 17.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
but I at that time I was out to buy something at 7 a.m.,
Mhm.
but I just came again to my house because it was really, really cold.
Oh my. How, yes, I'm also thinking, how can you get out?
Yeah,
It's extremely cold.
yeah, right, right.
And I saw also a video. I like watching videos. Sorry. I saw a video in YouTube that this man in their
Mhm,
place it's negative 40 degrees.
mhm,
So by the time he boils, yes, he boils water,
mhm,
and then after he boils the water, he went out
mhm.
and bring the cup, the cup, yeah, cup
Ah,
or mug. I don't
mhm,
know if it's a cup or mug. He boils the water and put it in a cup or that mug. Then he
mhm,
went outside.
mhm,
Yeah, he's holding that cup or mug. Then after which he just let it stay there for like less than 1 minute,
mhm.
just less than 1 minute. Then after which it was already frozen. It became
Wow.
ice. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my, then I also asked my student yesterday, like
Wow. How was the cup?
maybe
Wasn't it broke?
no, it broke, but
Ah,
the water already froze.
wow.
I'm also thinking maybe his blood his blood already frozen. Like,
Oh,
like
wow. Yeah.
it is very amazing,
Yeah,
but at the
right.
same time, it's very scary
Yeah.
for me to live in his place. I don't know, but he's not a Korean.
Oh.
I cannot remember what country he's living. Hmm. And oh,
Ah.
I have a question to you,
Mhm.
because you're working in the hospital, right?
Mhm.
Are there so many people there in Korea suffering from flu or other illnesses because
Yeah,
of the
we
weather?
have a lot. Um, uh, Before a month ago,
Mhm.
we have had a lot of patients who are suffering from influenza. Uh,
Influenza is
yes,
flu, right? Flu?
yes, that is same word with flu. Actually, this flu is the short word for the influenza. The full term is
Ah,
yes.
this is my first time to know about that. I thought it's like a different word.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
yes, the full term is influenza. So
Mm,
we have a lot of patients, like 20 patients per day. Actually, normally we
20
have about 200 patients per a day,
per
but
day.
yeah,
Mhm.
and the 10% of them is suffering from this illness, flu.
Oh, okay. That's getting worse every day. Hmm.
Yes, so now my hospital is suffering from lack of words.
Uh-huh.
I mean the this one word.
Yes.
So we can
Ward. Okay.
yes. So if we have a patient who are seriously sick, we cannot
Uh-huh.
admission them to our hospital because we don't have any word now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Well,
even though we have about 800 wards in our hospital. It is already
Uh-huh.
full.
Oh my gosh. But I've heard that there is how do you call this in flu shot?
Oh,
Flu
you're right.
shot?
Yes.
Is it like they would have an injection?
Yes.
Am I right? Flu shot is the word. Okay. But this could prevent, only prevent.
Yes. It can prevent, but it is not guarantee. It is not
So
guaranteed
it is
to
not
not,
still
yeah.
sure.
Yes, yes. We also have some possibilities to get cold flu. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because flu is worse, right, than cold.
Yeah, right.
Right. Well, is this the first time that in Korea you will have like negative 17 or 16 temperature? First time?
Yeah, it is not first time, but recently we just have minus 10 Celsius degrees like
Yes.
weather like that. But today is the coldest weather during this winter. Yeah,
Maybe it's because of the global warming, right?
yeah,
Or
right.
the
I think
climate
so.
change. That's why. Here in my place here in the Philippines, especially Baguio City,
Mhm,
I think it is warmer
mhm,
than usual because
mm,
before by this month, January, February, yeah, December to February,
mhm,
it's the coldest season in my place.
mhm,
But during this December to January, the temperature that we had, the lowest temperature that we had was 11 degrees. Well, it's in the
wow,
Philippines, but this is
wow,
cold already in my place in the Philippines. However, before we can reach until 7 degrees. But
wow.
now, yes, this is the coldest record already.
I envy your country now.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you also experience like 7 or to 11 degrees? Is
yeah,
it like
sure.
not winter? It's not winter, maybe spring?
Yeah, I can
This one?
experience that kind of winter during the spring or autumn.
Ah.
Yeah.
This is the coldest season or the
Wow.
coldest temperature in my area.
Mm.
However, I think the temperature nowadays is warmer than
Mm.
usual. Like it was 7 degrees, but now it's 11.
Mm.
It's
Right.
different. Like it's different in your country.
Yeah,
I
right.
think in your country it's getting colder.
Yes, unfortunately.
Mm. And in my place it's getting warmer.
You want to experience the cold weather?
Mhm.
Ah,
Well, how can you stay there if the temperature is is so low? I mean,
yeah.
if the temperature is so low, do you have like a heater, something
Yeah,
like
we
that?
have heater. And actually, I'm using my car whenever I go somewhere.
Uh huh.
So I always use that heater in my car.
There's a heater in your car.
Yes.
Even in your apartment or in your house.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
We can make our ground house ground.
Ground
Yes, ground in the house. I mean the floor.
floor. Okay.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, we
I
can
got
heat
it.
our floor warmer.
Ooh, that's good. Because here it's war. I mean, heater is not usual.
Yeah,
Only
I think so.
aircon. Even in our office, we use aircon.
Mm.
Even it's cold outside, we still use aircon. I don't know why.
Mm. Isn't it cold then?
At night it's a little bit cold.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I usually bring blankets
Mm.
if
Yeah,
I'm not
sure.
wearing jacket. And
Yeah.
our company is so good. Maybe that's why
Yeah.
it's okay to them if we would bring some blankets or we are using the blanket during your class.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so yeah, it seems like our time is running out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was real nice talking to you. So
Yeah,
I
me
hope to
too.
see you next time.
Okay, see you.
Like, bye bye.
Bye bye.